I'd like to demonstrate how to use artistic wire Deluxe Jig, or sometimes called the Thingamajig. This is an aluminum jig. It comes with 30 pegs. It comes with 6 patterns, and it comes with a blank template. And it also comes with these little grommets, or little peg holders that hold the pegs into the jig. This is a far better cry than the beginner jig. And I will say that with the illustrated instructions, what I've done is I've made copies of them, and there's also blanks. And this one you lay directly on the jig instead of placing it under the jig. And I've already used this pattern, so I'm going to demonstrate how to use it with this. And what you would do is you would poke holes through the paper into the jig and place your pegs. I'd go ahead and place a couple of pegs at a time, and then I'm going to show you to keep them in place, which makes this much easier when you're wrapping your wire around it by having them stay in place. Is you flip it over and you add the little plastic ends, or grommets, to the bottom of the pegs, and it'll keep them in place. And then you would continue adding the pegs to your pattern and begin starting with your wire. You also need a couple of extra tools. You would need a pair of nylon jaw pliers, a nipper tool, and perhaps a pair of round nose pliers. You can find the Deluxe Jig and the Beginner Jig at antispeeds.com.